Hello everyone, this is Alejandra with creatingwithali.com, and I'll just give a few seconds just to make sure that I start showing up in everyone's feeds. Thank you so much for joining me today if you're watching live, and also if you're watching me on the replay. I really appreciate you watching the videos. And so let's just give a few seconds while we start going through these. I do have I do have several things here to show you and to talk about. So let's just get into it. So first of all, if you remember, last week we worked on these projects, right? And so as usual, anytime you comment or you share this video, I put everyone's into a drawing. And so the winner from last week's and is gonna get everything. And of course this one has 2 candies that someone already ate from my room. But anyway, I'll provide also the pieces to wrap your candy. But anyway, the winner from last week's Facebook Live is Amy Miller Gaines. And so make sure, Amy, if you're watching this video, to please PM me your address so I can send you the card kit to make all of these projects. Now, apart from this, I was so excited. I filmed another video using the same, but this time I used the glimmer paper for that. Thank you, Joel. I really appreciate you sharing it. So you can see it's kind of like the same on this one, but in this case I used the glimmer paper. And I just loved it. So anyway, so I've been playing a lot with the with that bundle, which is the, oh my goodness, Nothing Sweeter, I think it is the name. Now I forgot the name. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Nothing Sweeter, which is this one, and it has a coordinating framelits. Hi Karen, thank you so much for sharing it. So anyway, now the other thing that's important to know is that Stampin' Up! Has now the closeout sale, the end year closeout sale. And so with that being said, there is a lot of things that are on that promotion. So you're gonna see some of those being at a discounted price. But also they have announced the return list. So there are lots of products from our holiday catalog that are going away. And so if there are anything that you like, make sure you get it right away, because it is while supplies last. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. So this one is one of them that are on the return list. So this one is not carryover. And like I said, I just liked it. I think that it just makes really nice little cuts. I love that everything has that stitched that is so trendy right now. And like I said, here is another one that I used with that one. So that's that. The other thing is my classes, right? I just sent the email today about the second class being released, which is the abstract impressions. And so make sure you go. Hi Jenny, thank you so much for sharing it. So if you are not part of my email list, make sure you are part of my email list. Go to my blog, get on that email list, because that's where I share information about my classes. So the next class is the abstract impressions, and you can see all the projects from that class here. There are different versions of these, or options I should say, for these. I think I like this one a lot for these classes. One is the one that contains all the product. Another one that it's just the tutorials. One that is the class with embellishments. So again, make sure you are on my mailing list so you get all the information about that one. So this one is the abstract impressions. And also on the description of this video, I already put the link for this class as well as the Wishing You Well. So this is another one. And let me tell you, I love this stamp set, because I think it goes really well, not only for holiday projects, but also for other all year round, I should say. The sentiments are really nice, and I for instance, this one is one of my favorites. I think that you can send this anytime. So anyway, again, all information about those classes are on the link that is on the Facebook Live description. So now today we're going to be working on projects using the candy cane season, which sadly is also part of that retiring list. So if you like it, make sure you have it, or make sure you grab it, because I don't know if it's going to last a lot, or longer, I should say. So this one comes with a punch, and I love, hold on, let me just close this for a second here. I love this bow. I think this looks really nice. But I've been playing with these, and so I wanted to show some projects with it. So let's just get it started with that. I'm gonna put the punch here. So let's just get it started. Let's just start with this first. Okay. So here's what I have. In all of the projects, this time I decided to go with the same color combination for all projects. So it's going to be a card, a gift card holder, and then a treat holder, because I feel like we all are needing all three during this time of the year. So let me go over measurements with you. So I have the Granny Apple Green, which is our card base, and this one is 8.5 by 5.5, and so we're going to be folding it in half as usual. So let's just get the boom folder, and that's that. Then I have a piece of Coastal Cabana. Oh, good deal. Sure. Yeah, it's good that you have it, because you don't know if it's gonna last. And this one is 4 by 5 1/4. So this one will be the card front right there. Then I have a piece of Melon Mambo. And this one is 2 by 4.5. And then I have already pre-punched a circle with the 2. This is Whisper White, and this is the 2 1/4. So that's that. And then I have a strip of the what is this? Granny Apple Green, and this one is 1/2 inch. And it's about 3.5. As usual, the length doesn't really matter, because most of the time I end up stamping and then punching it out or cutting it out. So that's pretty much it. And then I'll put also a little bit of scraps. So here I have some scraps for the other stuff. So let me just come here. The other thing, let me just grab here, that is important to say is that because this is photopolymer, it's best if you use your fruits mat. That way you get a better transfer of your images. So I'm gonna be using, I don't think you can see, let me see, is that better? I think it's better, right? Again, this new setup that I have here in my stamping room is just difficult. And now I should probably put the Stamparatus, and then I forgot again to do it, so just bear with me. So we'll just hope this goes well. But because it's photopolymer, you can see through. It's just right now I have the camera in front of my face, so that's kind of hard for me. But you can also use the Stamparatus and make sure they line up perfectly. Hi, friend. So let me just make sure. I don't know if you see my face. Hopefully not. Or my hair. Okay, because I'm putting my face right there. So there you have it. So there you go. Not that bad, right? And then we're going to be punching it out. So let me just go ahead and cut this section. You can tell I've been playing with these. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And there's that. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this one here because I will be using it again. Then I'm going to be using the Coastal Cabana. Actually, I just need a little bit, so I have here another scrap. And I'm going to use the bow, and I'm going to stamp it with the same color, the Coastal Cabana. Can you see it there? And we're going to stamp it. There we have it. Again, using the, ooh, there we go. Let me see. All right, there we go. So it's just scrap. So I have here this. Okay, so that's that. Then on this one, I want to put the "'Tis the Season." I think that's the sentiment, and I'm gonna do it also on tone on tone. So I'm gonna be using the Granny Apple Green. Yeah, "'Tis the Sweet Season." That's what it says. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put it right in the center. And here we go. And on this one, as usual, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Now, we can use the Taylor, I think it's Taylor punch. I think every single time I forget what the name of this one is. But you can do that. Or you can use your scissors. You know that I always use my scissors. So, I don't know why now, more and more I've been playing with this. I think, in a way, it's kind of easier too. So, but anyway, so you have it like that. And then I think it will be good if I, ooh, yes, if I cover everything. And on this one, I thought about doing the, I think the snowflakes will be nice, don't you think? So let's just go over these. And this is gonna be all random, or actually just to fill up everything. And you just go over and over and over until you have everything covered. There we go. This part doesn't matter because it's gonna be covered with this, right? So I think I have everything at this point. So let's just start putting this together. All right, so I think it's looking really nice. And I love this color combination. It's not your traditional Christmas, but I think it looks really nice. And this is why I was like, okay, I want everything to be on this color combination. So in a way, it's gonna be like a set again, if you will. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it like so. All right. Then I'm gonna put this one right here. Alrighty, so, oh, here is some of that glue. Let's just cover it. Alright, now this one, I was thinking I probably want to use some of these, you know, it would be nice. Yeah, I think it will be nice. So I'm going to put a little bit of this, just to see how... Alright, and then like so. Let me see. Yeah, that looks really nice. So, yeah, because it's subtle, it's not too much, it's not too overwhelming. So I'm gonna leave it like that. And so this one will be popped up with dimensionals, of course. So let's just use dimensionals. Should probably use more dimensionals. You know me. I love so let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this one here. And then I thought about putting this one right there, this one here, and then this one right here. Okay, or actually here. I think it would be nice if I put it right there. I should probably, now that I think about this, I should probably have put this one more in the center. It's too late at this point, so I'm not going to worry about that. But if you are recreating this project, maybe I will put it right there instead of where I put it. So that's fine. as usual, I'm always making changes as I go. Oh goodness gracious. All right, let's just go ahead. Huh, I'm having trouble with this. Usually I don't have that much problems with the dimensionals, but this time I am. What is the deal? All right, so I'm just gonna put it here. And so then I'm gonna put this one right there. Okay, so this one will be with the, actually I'm gonna use glue dots, you know? I think it will be better if I use glue dots. All right, so I'm gonna use the glue dots. I'm gonna put it right there. And then I'm gonna be popping up this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these. All right, and what about putting one of the, what is this called? The clear gems, clear faceted gems, I think. Yes, that's what it's called. So let's just grab one of these, and I'm gonna put it right in the center of this one. Oh, there we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring the, what is this? The Bermuda Bay. Oh, is it this one? No, it's not that one. Bermuda Bay clear. Is that the light? Yes. And we're gonna color this. You have to be gentle when you're coloring your gems or the faceted gems, so that you don't ruin the tip of your blend, you know? So there we have it. All right, so that's project number 1. So what do you think? Do you like it? I love how well this color goes, even though it's Bermuda Bay. It looks real great. So that's project 1. So let's just go now with the what is this? With the treat holder before we continue. So now for the gift holder, let me just make sure I have everything. Yes, and I probably need a. All right, so let's just feel like so. I thought, yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I need one of those. Okay, so I have here a piece of the Granny apple green again. And so this time, this is 5x5, but this time I'm gonna be using the the envelope punch. And I'm going to be using the same as the Simple Score, the tool from the Simple Score. This little tool, I found that sometimes it's easier. And so what I am doing here is so where are my candies? So I'm going to be putting 2 of these. And pretty much what I did when I was designing this is about 2 and it is about 3. So I went here and said, okay, if I had a gift card or an envelope that is 2 by 3.5, is this one, the 5x5. So I decided to go with the next one, which is like the 3 by 2.5. So it's like a 2 and 3/8 if you look at that. So that's what I'm going to be doing, the 2 and the 3 and 8. So I'm just going to say that. So the first score line is going to be a 2. So I'm going to go ahead and punch. And the next one will be a 2 and 3/8. Which is there. Oh. Let me do that. Okay. And then I'm gonna just start doing both of these, just following those lines. So I'm putting this line onto the score line. And that's pretty much it on all 4 sides. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. Like I said in the past, I don't usually do much of the 3 holders on the lives because sometimes it's really hard for me to explain. Although I think that you can see what I'm doing, so hopefully it's not too bad. All right, and so here we go. All right, so here's what you have now. Okay, and like I said, it's 5 by 5, and then you do first 2, and then 2 3/8, and then just start lining up this little thing with each of these cord lines as you go. So then I figure it will be nice to have the point things rounded, the corners round. So you just do it from this side on your envelope punch, and so you have it like so. Okay. Alrighty. So let me see. Let me just put this one there. All right. So now that you have these, we're gonna be folding in every single score line. So you're gonna go ahead and do every single one. Okay, and then this little square, or funky square I should say, we're gonna cut it out. You don't need that part. Okay. All right, we're taking those away. All right, so we have those taken out. And so the next thing is we're gonna put, where's our candy? Yeah, here. We're gonna put our candy. Okay. And we're gonna be wrapping everything, as you can see here. Now I put this one in the back, or first, I should say, this section. And then I'm gonna go ahead and glue one side, and you can use the tape, the double tape. The only thing you have to be careful is that this thing's lined, right? So we're gonna be doing that, and so the next one will be here. Okay. Oh, see, like I said, you just need to make sure these ones are kind of corner. There we go. And then I have a piece of 2 by 6 out of the Bright Color Design Series paper. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put adhesive, and we're gonna do a belly band. Ooh. And see, this one is gonna break it. There we go. There we go. All right. So now that I have it that way, okay, you can see it here. I'm gonna go ahead and take the what is this? I always forget it. The texture wave ribbon, the one that is the same granny apple green. And we're gonna go ahead and do a bow. Hello, Christy. Thank you for joining us. Let me see, how do I, here we go. All right. So we're gonna be, you know what, let me see if maybe I can do, for a bow, I think I need a little bit more. So let me just do more. Yeah, there we go. It's a little longer. There we go. And you just pull until you like it. There we go. All right, so now that I have that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. All right, and I have already again pre-punched the same 2 1/4 inches circle. So this is gonna go here, and I'm gonna do another what did I do with the paper? Hold on for a second here. I had it here. Well, you know what? I can use this one. It doesn't matter. And so we're gonna use again the Mellow Mambo. Oh, and again, I'm gonna also try to do. Oh, I don't think you can see. I think I'm doing this all the way. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and do it here. All right. And then I'm going to be doing the same with this one. I can't see. Let me see. Hopefully it's all good. There we go. Whew. That was pretty good. Thank you, Diane. Glad you're liking it. And then I'm going to go ahead and punch it out again. Now for the bow, I did the same as with the other one. So I have here one already stamped and what am I saying here? Stamped and punched. I'm gonna go ahead and use the ho 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 image from the set, and I'm gonna stamp this circle. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's just see how this one goes. I'm just gonna do another one here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this one right there so you don't see the joints there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put dimensionals on this one. I probably need a new one. I'm gonna go ahead and probably just put one here and one there. Yes. Yes, like so. Okay. I'm gonna put this one right there. And then I'm gonna put glue dots on these. Where are my glue dots? Here. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it right there. And the same thing, I'm gonna go ahead and, well, before I do that, on this one I will put the same sentiment. And now, because I've used it on the card with the green, I'm gonna clean it. And I don't know if you've used the chamois, but that's just the best thing ever. And we're gonna stamp the sentiment. Okay, and we're gonna punch out again the ends. Okay. All right. Put this one there. So I think this one will go right there. So on this one, I think that because everything is already popped out, I just have to use a little bit of this fast fuse. So let's just put fast fuse on this one. And we're going to put again the bow using a dimensional. And well, let me see. Can I put one of these? Does it hurt? Probably not. It's too big. So I need to use the little ones. And I know I had it here and then I lost them again. See, every single Facebook Live I do, I always lose them. And it was right here. I mean, you saw me using them in the last project. It's gone. I don't know what I did with them. Alright, so I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to put another one of these faceted gems. So let's just put it here. So you can see it's exactly the same embellishment as with the other one. So it will go really well as a set. And I'm using the Bermuda Bay Light stamping blend just to color that gem so that it seems like it is the same as the paper. So here we go. What do you think, huh? Oh yeah, Jewel. That chamois is it. It's the best thing ever. So anyway, so here it is. What do you think? Do you like it? I love how well this ribbon is do the bows. I always like how the bows look. And so anyway, no exception on this one. I love it. Let me just show you, if you were not here at the very beginning. So this is the card, and now you have your treat holder that has 2 chocolates, and now we're gonna do the gift card. So I'm thinking, like, for instance, for the teachers at my daycare, I think it would be good to have those things, like the card to say something of thanking them for all they're doing with your kids, and then the treat, and then of course a gift card. That way they can have whatever they want. So let's just go now with now this one is going to be kind of a different thing for me. So let's just see on this one. All right, so for this one I have a piece of, let me just see, of Coastal Cabana, and this one is 3 by 9 3/4. Then I have a piece of the Design Series paper, and this one is Coastal Cabana, and this one is 3 by 3. I have a piece of scrap paper for my for the candy cane, okay? And then I have already pre-punched again one of the circles with the 2 1/4 in the Mel Mambo. And I have a scrap of paper so that I can do another bow, and this time it's going to be with the Granny Apple Green, okay? So let's just get first with the, because this one, I gotta tell you, I did come up with this one, so I'm kind of excited to see how this turns out. Let me see. So I have here the score tool, Simply Score, and we're gonna be scoring at 2 3/4, so 2 3/4, and then we're gonna be scoring at 6 3/4. So 6 3/4. All right. And yes, let me see how it goes. I don't do this anymore, so I'm gonna put it back. I want to lose it. So then you're gonna be scoring or folding on those ends. And if you'd notice, there's one area, I think there's one that is smaller than the other one, okay? So the smaller is going to be where you're going to be putting your gift card, okay, as a pocket. This is the piece where we're going to go ahead and, what is this? Glue the Design Series paper to that section, okay? So, where's this one? And I'm going to go ahead and okay, so now the next part needs the, so we're going to be using the, what is this called? Layering ovals, and I'm using the largest one. Now, one tip that I'm going to tell you here is for this, I have put whatever is my half, and then I counted 8 on each side. So at least I can have a reference, okay? Now I'm gonna bring the Big Shot. All right, and I'm gonna put this one like so. And so it's pretty much going to be on that 8 mark, right? You see that? So at this point, I'm just making sure it's kind of at the same, like I have one, let's go up, almost cover, right? There we go. Okay. So then I use one of these little washi tape that I have. And you're gonna run your Big Shot only. I should probably put this one like straight. Is that right? Yeah. Right, okay, like so. And you're gonna run your Big Shot, but only run it through here. Don't go more because you're gonna mark this section, okay? So only, you know what? I should probably just put this one. Well, no. Okay, let's just do this. So I'm just gonna do it through like in that section and then back. And I think I did it right. Hold on, let's see. Do I have it? Yeah, that's enough. Let me see if I did cut through. Did I cut through? No, not yet, not whole. So this is where, let me see, so I need to go a little bit more. Okay, I think this time I did. Did it cut it? Yes. So then you have that nice scallop edge. Whew. I always get nervous with these things because you never know how it's gonna turn on your Facebook Live, right? So there you have it. How about that, huh? Does that not look really nice? I love how this looks. So now for this one, you could use what is this? The fast fuse, or you can use the tape, right? The yeah, double-sided tape that we have. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that fast fuse, and I'm just gonna make sure everything is covered, because I think I did it a little bit on the edge. And okay, so now for this section, I'm just gonna make sure this is, that way it's not moving that much. All right, and so let's just get the rest. Now for the sentiment, so let's start bringing again everything here. So now for the sentiment, I'm gonna stamp it here with the Coastal Cabana. So again, we're gonna be cleaning these. There we go. We're gonna use Coastal Cabana. And I'm gonna just put it right here. There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna use I'm gonna put this one, so let's just clean this one again with the, so this time I'm gonna use the snow plates, and I'm gonna be doing it with the Melon Mambo. So the same thing, we're gonna go and stamp, oh, everything. Let me just do another of these candy canes. So same thing, where is the here? So I'm gonna go ahead and stamp right there. And then, and like I said, it probably will be easier if you use your Stamparados. Okay, let's see. I don't know, I think I'm off a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit off. I'm fine. Hello, Carol. Thank you so much for sharing, and I really appreciate it. And then we're going to be punching it out, okay? So now we're going to be punching it out. Now, I have another one here that looks better. So So I'm gonna just change that one. Anyway, here it is. Ooh. And then the bow, in this case, I'm gonna do it with the green, the granny apple green. So here we go. Oh, I have to clean it too. There we go. All right, so we're gonna do this one with this color, and we're gonna punch it out. All right. Like I said, I have another one here I want to use because it looks a little bit better. Because this one I was a little bit off, so I'll use the other one that I have. And we're gonna put this one here, same thing, using glue dots. Hi, Sandy. So let's just put this one right there. And we're gonna be, again, doing this one. And I'm gonna take another edge. Because honestly, I mean, you saw me using my mini dimensionals and I cannot see them here. Anyway. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and, now that I have these, I'm gonna go ahead and do, let's just do that. And this one, I'm gonna use the silver edge ribbon, and I'm gonna put a little bit of fast fuse, or you can use any other adhesive. And I'm just gonna be doing a little zigzag. Let me see. There we go. I probably want it a little bit longer. Let's see. Does that make... Oh, it seems like I didn't do anything. So let me just do... Yeah. I think this one is much better. Yes. Yes. Okay. So now I'm going to cut these. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals on these. All right. So, let's see. I'm glad you're liking it, Sandy. Thank you so much. And again, don't forget about sharing or commenting, because you get entered into the drawing to get a card kit to make all these cards. So you'll get these if you win the drawing from next week. So here it is. I should probably do the same thing as with the other one. Put a little faceted gem just so that everything looks the same. And let's just put one. And in this case, I'll use the Granny Apple Green blend. There we go. And let's just color it again. Oh, you know what? This is the light. I think on this one you have to use the dark. And just be gentle. And because this is an alcohol marker, again, you get your gem color to the color that you need it. That's one of the things that I love from Stampin' Notes. Everything coordinates, as you can see. Ribbon, ink, paper, design series paper, the blends. So here you have it. So now here's where the gift card will go. And this is where they have their candy. And this is the card. So don't you think they're going to love it? So what do you think? Do you like it? Hopefully you do. So, anyway, so again, make sure you are sharing and make sure you are commenting to enter into the drawing. Last week we had the three holders using the Nothing Sweeter, and the winner was Amy Miller Gaines. So Amy, if you're watching this this video, make sure to PM me your address so that I can send you the card kit to make all of these projects. I said card kit, but really it's just the kit because there's no cards on that one. And the same thing will be with this one next week. I'll let you know who wins this one. Also, don't forget to use my hostess code so you can see it here. It's also in the description of this video. And when you use this hostess code, you get the card kit of the month. And also, if your order is $50 or more, then you get the accessory of the month as well. So thank you so much. I appreciate you all joining me. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Thank you.